in modern technology, right? What we're going to talk about right now is a problem solution story that I think will really hit home for a lot of us. If you, like most of us, have memories that are currently sitting possibly on VHS or even on the smaller tapes inside of a camcorder, then the problem now is, how do I turn that into modern day digital video? Well, you're watching that right now on the offer we're presenting today. It's from a company called Naxa. They specialize in only this, transferring all of that, unfortunately, disintegrating current videotape into something that will be forever lasting. This is a multifunction media recorder. It really is as small as what you saw over there and now here, only as long as you have the ability to still play those VCR tapes or the camcorder or multiple other media forms, we can now turn that into DVD playback or even digital playback, which you can then, believe it or not, share on modern day Facebook and Instagram and email. It's E232780. Today we have it on 5 easy monthly payments of $36. And basically, the reason now is the best time is because this VHS tape that I'm holding right now is actually dead. I mean, it's torn, it's broken off. My guest, Oscar Duvall, who is an electronics expert, he has one in even sadder shape, right? Yeah. The tape is strung out and torn.
Usually this happens to a lot of us.
Oscar, even if we don't do a single thing to our VHS tapes, just by nature of what they're made of, they're degrading over time.
They actually start to disintegrate. And a lot of us have a lot of these great memories that maybe our dads took, our grandparents took on these big VHS tapes. Sometimes they're on these smaller tapes or even for the camcorder. So this is going to give you the capabilities to copy all that old information, all those old videos, even the new stuff from all the newer cameras and digital cameras that are out there, and put it directly onto DVD. So we're going to show you how it works, and we'll show you with our oldest item that we have here, which is a VCR. So this is all you do.
Remember when it was really cool when you first got one?
Yeah, it was really cool to have a VCR. So let's say you still have that VCR and it still works. Grab that tape, put it into the VCR, and all you're really going to do is basically just press play. And when you press play, you connect the cable directly right to the Naxa. So now it's actually showing up on the screen. So here's the nice thing about it. You don't need a computer, don't need special software, don't need a monitor. Everything shows up right on the screen itself. So that's the video that I want. That's that memory from the 1990s that I want to preserve. So all I do now is, there's our video. Now I grab a DVD, I put a DVD in the tray, and then this is what I do. So the video is now inside. Now I have a choice. I can either record that video directly onto like a USB thumb drive, I can put it onto a memory card if I want to, or I can put it right onto, let's say, a DVD.
So from this little cube, I can put it on the DVD, I can put it on a USB thumb drive, I can put it on an SD card. Like it's up to me what media form I want to have.
So if I want to use it, let's say, to play it on a DVD player, I can now send it to the DVD. And this is all I do. Ready? That's the video I want to preserve. That's the video I want to keep. I press this button. And that's what it does. It'll start
recording. That's too complicated. I was going to have to write this down.
Okay, so you basically just click record. So right now it's saying that it's recording. And that's all you do. So that's a video I want to keep. I didn't use software. I didn't use a computer.
We don't have a TV on the set.
Don't need a TV because it shows up right on the high definition screen. This is even a DVD player. So I can plug this out to a TV.
So I can plug it into the TV.
And plug it into a TV and play my movies that way too. So this is your own little DVD player too.
I can play like the actual movies that I have on DVDs.
Right.
So it functions as 2-in-1.
Right, it's a media player.
Excellent.
But right now it's recording, and that's all I do. If I want to stop, I just press this button right here, and now it stops. And now this is what it'll do. It'll get the DVD ready, and once it's finished, it'll spit out the DVD telling you that your DVD is done.
Okay, I love the fact that we're also including, by the way, 20 blank DVDs, so you don't have to make another trip out to an electronics store to pick those up. And then, of course, if you're using thumb drive or micro SD card, you provide those and then you record them, which then means I can plug it into my computer as well and save it to my computer and share it with however many people I like.
Right. So most of us, if you don't want to save them onto DVD, you can save them onto, let's say, a thumb drive and then plug it into a computer, then share it to Facebook, because this actually saves in two different formats. The format for, let's say, the internet, and the format for DVDs. And once that's done finishing that DVD, it'll spit it out and it'll tell you that you're ready.
Well, Oscar, how cool would it be if, like, you didn't tell anybody in your family that you were about to post Christmas morning 1994, and you tag everybody in it, and they go to Facebook and they see this. Like, I'm imagining tears running down people's faces.
Well, it's the memories. I mean,
exactly.
We keep these tapes because we know there's something on those tapes.
And then what do? We go, someday I'll take it to a service. Or someday I'll mail it to that one place that does it for a big fee for just one VHS tape to turn into a DVD.
Well, I was walking through the King of Prussia Mall.
Yeah.
You know, and I went to the store. It's $10 to $15 per tape, depending on the quality of the tape.
Well, and then I got to hand over that tape to somebody, and I'm mortified that it's going to get misplaced.
If something happens, then you're wondering, like, oh, I just gave away my memories. So now you can do it yourself. Now, the nice thing about the Naxa is this. It's still a media player. So even after you record all your tapes and save everything, just keep it.
It's a DVD player.
It's a DVD player. So you're going to be able to play back your media that way, too. So it just makes life a lot easier because now this is all you do. It's burning the DVD, and that's all you have to do. And the nice thing about it is that it gives you the capabilities to preserve all those great memories. So if you're playing back like that Christmas memory from back in the day, like this, you were saying, this was from the 1990s. This is basically on a tape that we were able to convert and put it right into a DVD. Or if you want to, you save it as a video format, and then it's set so you can save it with your friends and family online.
I'm going to hold that so we're not giving away any of your personal information.
Oh, no worries. but that's the nice thing about it. Either save it to the TV, play it on the TV, or you can save it right online. Basically, so you can save it to Facebook, put it onto Instagram, and really share it with your friends and your family.
That's so cool. Okay, I have 2 questions for you that just popped in my head. Oh, you're done. Wait, we have...
So if you look on the screen, it'll actually give you a little message on the screen. So it'll says, okay,
burning,
so
finish.
Please press
return.
So now it spit out the DVD. So now this is ready. So I can put that into a DVD player and play it with.
I can't believe you finished all of that just in the span of this presentation, right? As opposed to shipping it off, waiting for it to come back. Okay, 2 questions. One, everything that you just told everybody, if they're freaking out because they didn't remember everything that you just said, instructions, I assume they come with.
Okay, so here's the nice thing about it. Do this. Pick up that little white one right there. All right? And now turn it around.
Oh, huh.
Those are your instructions.
Thank you, Oscar. I was waiting for a 15-page manual or something.
No
like that.
manual. That's your instructions.
That's how simple it is. So that's question number 1. And then can you just recap all the different formats that I can use to transfer? Because some people may go, no, I don't have the VHS. I have the little tiny cassettes that are in the camcorder.
That's okay. So if you have, let's say, the old VHS tape, or you have that old camcorder, or those VHS-C tapes, or even if you picked up like a new Canon camera that takes the memory card, that's okay. It still works with the video and the photos on that memory card. Even those digital cameras that from a couple years ago, still going to work. So, and the nice thing about it too, the Naxa comes with the cable that plugs into your old devices. So that old RCA cable basically just goes right into the side. So you're going to see it plugs right here. So you have the red cable. You have right there. You have the red cable, the white cable, and the yellow plugs right into the side. And you also have an HDMI cable, so that you're going to be able to plug that directly into a big screen TV. You got right there, you got the USB, so you can save to the USB. And the nice thing about it is I can send any of this information. I can send it to a DVD. I can send it to a thumb drive. I can send it to a memory card because it has all those ports built right in.
Oscar, I'm thinking about how many people have cassettes and camcorder tapes in their attics, in their basements, in storage units, and we all have the maybe someday on our to-do list of, I'm gonna transcribe those. And I don't want to put fear into anybody's minds, but in not climate-controlled settings, we're at far higher risk of those degrading, but even in climate control settings, it already is degrading because back then, that was the best technology that we had. Once you preserve this to digital format, it truly is forever because no matter how things change down the road, we will always have the internet and we always have the means to then replay those. And I think about how powerful it will be for my someday grandchild to be able to see videotape of their mom, my daughter, when she was 2 years old, 4 years old, 8 years old, graduating from high school. And it pains me to think that they wouldn't be able to see that. So I love that we have something that you can do in your own home. Maybe you are like the family historian genealogist who is going to take care of all of this for everybody. Call your sisters, your brothers, your parents and go, you got VHS? Send them to me and I'm going to transcribe them so we can document everything and then make those the gifts that you give to everybody throughout the entire year. And we've made it so affordable now because everything you're shopping on the air and online is on 5 or better Easy Pays. This comes home for just over $1 a day and you've got 30 days to try it out. So sit down one weekend, see how many of these you can burn through, and if you don't love it, send it back. E232780. Oscar, thanks so much for preserving those memories. We appreciate you. All right, so it is time. I'm going to give you a little heads up of something that's in our inventory, and because of our 5 or better Easy Pays, I want to remind you that it's here because it's on sale. It's the Ring Video Doorbell. And take advantage of this now because not only is it on 5 easy monthly payments of $34.99, that's a sale price.